Hello everyone, have you guys heard of Christopher Nolan? He is a famous movie director and a role model of mine. Some of his famous works are Inception, the Dark Knight series, and Insomnia, Memento, and Interstellar. My favorite movie is Interstellar, and it also made me get this watch, which is a famous timepiece in the movie. Interstellar moved me deeply, and I watched it 3 times. It made me want to follow his steps and give inspiration to people by making movies and um, bring change to the world. He has a few things in common with me, which is we are both left-handed. We like to drink Earl Grey tea, and we love Fast and Furious and 007 series, and we're both English majors. Today I will tell you about movie director Christopher Nolan and his achievements. Let me begin by telling you his life story. Christopher Nolan was born in 1970 in London, United Kingdom. His father was British and his mother was American. When he was young, he had a growing interest in films, and his 8-year-old birthday, his father got him a camera and he made short films with his friends. He went to University College London, where he studied as an English major, but he spent most of his time in a student club for making movies, and it's a club where he also met his future wife. After graduating, he worked as a cinematographer, which is the same word as cameraman, and finally in 1998 he makes his first movie, which is called Following. It was a low-budget movie, but it was quite a success, and after that he gains popularity and he makes a lot of good movies, which makes him a great movie director. Now we've looked at Nolan's life story, we'll look into his style and characteristics. Christopher Nolan is somewhat quite old-fashioned. For example, he almost always wears suits. He loves analog. He doesn't have a smartphone, and he only owns a small flip phone. He doesn't even use email, and he prefers talking on the phone. He still uses films to make his movies, while all the other directors are using the digital way. Also, he is famous for not using computer graphics in his movies unless it's completely necessary. For instance, he recreated a nuclear explosion experiment without computer graphics in his upcoming movie Oppenheimer. Despite his old-fashioned style, he puts in a lot of effort to make his movies, and he makes great ones. Now we'll look into his achievements as a movie director. He is one of the most successful and powerful movie directors of all time. Usually, movie directors have conditions for some benefits that the studio gives them, like offices and secretary and financial support. But Christopher Nolan doesn't have any conditions in having those, and usually most directors are under influence by the studio, but he doesn't get any pressure or influence by the studio. People say his influence matches that of Steven Spielberg or James Cameron at the peak of their time. Christopher Nolan is ranked 8th in the worldwide box office, which means 8th most people in the world went to the theater to watch his movies. He is first to adopt IMAX filming in movies, and 7 of his works are ranked in IMDb Top 250 Movies, which is a really well-known site for movie fans. In conclusion, Christopher Nolan is a great movie director, and I think he's one of the best. I love his works, and his upcoming movie Oppenheimer, I'm really looking forward to that, and I hope you guys check out his movies too. Thank you.